It's been less than a week since Hurricane Laura made landfall as a Category 4 storm along the Gulf Coast. Thousands of people are still without water and electricity, and a local woman whose life changed after Hurricane Katrina 15 years ago is doing what she can to help people in her hometown. KAMR Local 4's Sharday LeRae has her story.
If you can just imagine being in a place where there's no electricity for weeks at a time. If you do have water, the water is not clean, so you need clean water to drink and bathe and wash your clothes in.
Tessa Slaydon knows all too well what it's like to be deeply impacted by a hurricane.
Actually, I was born and raised in Louisiana, and so we know what it's like to be without power for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. We moved to Amarillo to make Amarillo our home, but we have lots of friends and family down there. We're going to help.
Sladen, who is also the president of Legacy Support Works, a residential and commercial foundation company, is currently gathering donations from the Amarillo communities.
A week ago is when Hurricane Laura hit Louisiana. We hit right at Lake Charles and straight north of there. And so we've been collecting donations since this weekend, trying to get as much as we can. We contacted people that we know in Louisiana and asked them what they need.
Due to the current pandemic, Sladen says some essential items have been hard to come by.
Even something like small air conditioner units or box fans. You know, there's limited quantities around town because of COVID.
And once Sladen does gather these donations, she and a handful of volunteers will drive to the Lake Charles area to deliver them.
We're going to rent a 28-foot U-Haul truck, and we're going to just fill it to the brim with supplies. We have a couple of drop-off locations in small towns and communities that are north of Lake Charles. Some of them are fire stations, some of them are schools where the people congregate there.
All in hopes of helping the place she calls home.
We can't always help in every single situation, but when you can, you should.
In Amarillo, Sharday LeRae, KAMR Local 4 News.
Sladen says they need 5-gallon gas cans with or without fuel, cleaning products, and first aid supplies. They'll be collecting those items up until tomorrow evening before they head out to Lake Charles on Friday morning. If you'd like to know where to drop off those donations, you can go to that full story on myhighplains.com.